The 2015 Volvo V60 Cross Country. The Volvo S60 has been with us in its current state since the 2011 model year, but it wasn't until the 2015 model that its V60 sports wagon cousin finally joined it in North America. When we reviewed the V60, we praised it for its handsome, understated styling, pokey range of engines, optional all-wheel drive, and for the simple fact that it's a Volvo wagon in a SUV-mad world. Now Volvo has announced it will be expanding the V60 range with the addition of the V60 Cross Country, a slightly more rugged crossover take on the V60 with an outdoorsy bend. It's the spiritual descendant of the V70 Cross Country, released way back in 1997 and was the first of the off-road wagon breed that now includes the Audi Allroad and Subaru Forester. The AMC Eagle predated all of them by about 17 years, but we'll set that aside for now. It also joins the XC60, XC70 and XC90 as the fourth cross-country model in Volvo's current lineup. Updated November 18, 2014, Volvo announced prices for the all-new V60 Cross Country, which will arrive in dealerships in the first quarter of 2015. Prices will start from $41,000 for the V60 Cross Country version equipped with the 5-cylinder engine and the all-wheel drive system. Click past the jump to read more about the Volvo V60 Cross Country. Exterior. If you do plan on taking your V60 Cross Country anywhere near a dirt road, the 18s would seem like the better option. What's most noticeable about the V60 Cross Country's exterior is what's not there. Thankfully, Volvo has ditched the heinous black plastic cladding that always seems to plague off-road crossovers of this type, including Volvo's own X70. Yes, in some cases it can be functional, but it usually comes off as chintzy and cheap. There's a bit to be found around the fender extenders where rock dings are most likely to occur, but it doesn't detract from the looks as much as a black plastic bumper cover would. The chassis has been raised by 65 mm (2.55 inches) over the standard V60 to allow for a bit of light off-roading, but Volvo's language suggests the suspension has been tuned with better road manners in mind. Both 18 and 19-inch wheels are offered, and both come with higher profile tires. If you do plan on taking your V60 Cross Country anywhere near a dirt road, the 18s would seem like the better option. Subtle monochrome colored skid plates under the front and rear bumpers, side scuff plates and integrated tailpipes round out the package on the outside. Overall, it's a pleasing thing to look at. The standard V60 is a good starting point, and the Cross Country retains its good looks. Interior. Volvo V60 interior pictured here. The interior should remain for the most part unchanged from the V60, which is a good thing. The cabin shows a typically Swedish ergonomic attention to detail, and the quality of everything you see and touch is a tier above what its price point would suggest. I like the super supportive standard sport seats, as well as the intuitively designed center stack. Unique to the V60 Cross Country will be black leather upholstery with unique brown stitching and new two-tone options to made available by 2015. Drivetrain. Below that are two front-wheel drive models with either a 4-cylinder gasoline or diesel engine. 3 different drivetrains will be available at launch. The top-of-the-line V60 Cross Country comes with a Volvo's T5 turbocharged, 5-cylinder engine with 250 horsepower, 266 pound-feet of torque and 23 mpg. This engine mates to a 6-speed auto channeling power to all 4 wheels. Below that are 2 front-wheel drive models with either a Drive E 4-cylinder gasoline engine or a diesel unit. The addition of the latter makes the V60 Cross Country the only model in Volvo's North American lineup available with diesel power. Unfortunately, it looks like Volvo's excellent 325 horsepower 6-cylinder won't be an option. Drivetrain specifications. Prices. Prices for the 2015 Volvo V60 Cross Country will start from $41,000 for the version equipped with the 250 HP 5-cylinder engine and the all-wheel drive system. Competition. Audi Allroad. The V60 Cross Country's most obvious competition in terms of price, dimensions and performance comes from the Audi Allroad, but the Audi doesn't come close to offering the range of engines as the Volvo. There's only one, Audi's 2.0-liter TFSI, which is down on power but offers slightly better fuel economy, 27 mpg on the highway to be exact. Though the starting price is similar to the Volvo's, the Allroad's option sheet is littered with pitfalls that can easily see the price creep near $50,000. When we reviewed it, we were impressed with its versatility. The torque of the TFSI engine provided speedy acceleration, which complemented its surprisingly uncompromised on-road manners. It also does a pretty good impression of a WRC car on loose surfaces. Subaru Forester. Though it doesn't offer the luxury of the Volvo or Audi, and has crept a bit toward the SUV end of the crossover spectrum, the Subaru Forester is still the consummate soft-roader. It's also cheaper than either to the tune of about $16,000, and is both an accomplished family hauler and surprisingly capable off-road with its standard all-wheel drive. With the optional 250 horsepower, horizontally opposed, 2.0-liter, four-cylinder turbo, it also outmuscles the Audi and matches the Volvo for power. It also matches the Audi's fuel economy at 27 mpg on the highway. So, as far as engines go, it has the Europeans soundly beat. Then there's the small matter of the Forester STI that may or may not be on the way. Conclusion. If niche crossover wagons are your thing, then the V60 Cross Country offers a lot to get excited about. I love the standard V60, and with a bit of added ruggedness, this midsize wagon could be the perfect daily driver for folks who live in snowier climes or a great ride for weekend camping trips. It looks great and should perform reasonably well both on and off-road. Owners might not need the skid plates and additional ground clearance on a daily basis, but thanks to a much tidier integration, they can ignore these features when they're sitting in traffic instead of traversing a creek bed. It's basically like not wearing a Petzl light on your head to your office job. We should be learning more about the V60 Cross Country when it's officially unveiled at the Los Angeles Auto Show in November 2014. Love it free of the ugly black cladding typical of wagon-based crossovers, well-laid-out interior, hooray for diesel. Leave it no 6-cylinder option suspension could be compromised 5-cylinder engine is a bit thirsty.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.